Hello everyone, I'm here at Highland Cemetery. I'm going to document the existence of a trail here and how I found it and everything like that. And this is interesting because it's a trail I've heard a lot about but can find little online. I do know that another person has completed this trail because of a picture they took online. So, Highland Cemetery, Ypsilanti, Michigan, and this is the 4th of July. Also, too, I got my handy little citronella burning bucket here to keep the mosquitoes off me, because this hiking trail takes us to the river, and oh my god, the mosquitoes can get bad by the river. This is the grave of Charles Kettles. I attended his funeral. Vietnam era badass. Awarded the Medal of Honor, upgraded from Medal of Valor, I think, but don't quote me on that, but upgraded the medal by Barack Obama. Kettles remained, after his war years, as a driving force in Ypsilanti, Michigan. He practically established Eastern Michigan University's aviation program, and he got his Medal of Honor from participating in a rescue mission. A remarkable story, upgraded by President Obama. Now, I don't like to touch on questions of religion or the afterlife here. I'm going to kind of paraphrase a guy. If there is an afterlife, Charles Kettles will spend 1,000,000 years interrogating the best heroes and the greatest philosophers. If not, this warrior deserves his rest. So I am here in the section of the cemetery that the French family bought. Now, if you don't know the Frenches, they're a family, a very wealthy family here in Ypsilanti. Well, they were wealthy. They're actually still wealthy. I always think it's funny the Walmart was shut down pretty quickly, but the French family establishments still endure. And they did buy truly the best plot. If you come back here in autumn or winter, when the foliage, I forget how it's pronounced, is gone, you get beautiful views of the city of Ypsilanti. Alright guys, so sorry, let me get my shadow out of the way. We are going in. There's the markers. My citronella device will probably not hold up because this is a absolute shit product. I mean, really, the wicks don't last long. You have to keep relighting it. And it doesn't even seem, when all 3 wicks are lighted, that it keeps the mosquitoes away. I mean, seriously, just get a tiki torch or something. But we're going in. I apologize for how unsteady this is. I also apologize for if you hear my, breath and everything like that. I'm not in good shape. So, we're doing this. You can see the markers I placed have still lasted after a few weeks. Oh, great, and I'm down to just 1 wick on this citronella thing. Screw you, Everyday Living Company. Now, I've often been asked about the paranormal because I did paranormal investigations. Truth is, I don't get why graveyards would be haunted. For a couple reasons. The first and obvious reason is, hey, it's just where your protein husk of a body was buried. If we're to believe in anything in the paranormal, what we're supposed to believe is that, your soul Oh, gotta try not to trip over these. Haunts a place that it has a significant attachment to. So let's say you were a lighthouse keeper for, I don't know, 40 years, and you died on your lighthouse watch, and you look at those wicks, they are useless. And so your body should have an attachment to there. Well, problem with graveyards or cemeteries or whatever you want to call them is you don't have a significant attachment to them. It's just where your protein husk is put in its final passages. You know, now some people say, well, what about the graveyard keeper? Those don't exist anymore. Most graveyards and cemeteries are presided over on the county level. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Other than that, I would like to muse, and I apologize for how unsteady this is. I don't have a gimbal or any fancy equipment like that. It is what it is, folks. My father hates that phrase. So, moving forward, some thoughts about the paranormal. There's going to actually be 3 thoughts about the paranormal. Here I have another marker. So, first off, oftentimes when people take paranormal video, what they do, and this is where we get into the elevation issues. Here we're going down. Easier to actually go up than versus down. So here we get into several issues with the paranormal, right? And one of those issues... Oh damn, how did my camera do that? I must have hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. And first of all, it's pareidolia, wanting to see patterns. So you leave a recorder on all night, there's some garble or whatever. Oh yeah, it's treacherous if you hit the wrong path. So pareidolia, wanting to see oh, those allergies are bad. Wanting to see patterns where there are no patterns. Harmless when we're thinking about clouds, right? But, you know, not so harmless when we're talking about the possibility of an afterlife. And, you know, pareidolia is just wanting to see shape in things that aren't there. Another thing, and I did this in a previous video, but I cut myself off, oddly enough, is, what is it? It's heightened sense. People go ghost hunting at night, often, or early in the AM hours. Well, we're a nocturnal species, and it's never been explained to me why on earth... Oh, here's where the elevation does get a bit tricky. Why on earth is ghosts... We only want to... I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Only want to appear in the nocturnal hours when we're a diurnal species in our life. Now... I like the concept of in-universe and out-universe, or real-world explanations, you know. For those of you who aren't into dork communities like I am, or geek communities like I am, oh god, I'm gonna slip and fall on my ass. Nope. Wait. Oh, I did it! And the mosquitoes are manifesting around me thanks to the wicks in the citronella bucket being just useless objects. Screw you, everyday living, you're truly prick people. Okay, now, I marked this trail. Where do we even... Oh, there we go. We go to the path to water. Oh, shoot, almost fell there. I mentioned this is like the only really tricky phase of the trail here. And afraid, probably not going to want to hike this if there's just been a recent storm, so to speak. God, I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Seriously, screw this product. Okay. And I remember this area very well. Should be on one of these logs here, a sign or something. Bad when you don't know the own trail you mark yourself. Okay. Hold on, I made that traverse. There's the mark there. Where's the other mark? Shoot. Okay. Well, this is live, folks, and you never know what you're gonna get. I see a marker that I did place there, but I can't find the other marker I placed to tell me where I am. I guess I'm just gonna have to explore here. It's funny, if I didn't have any of this crap, I'd probably be very efficient at finding my own markers. Okay, I think, here we go. I think I know where I am. As I said, that shows you how rugged you can get with your own stuff. Just hope I can keep proceeding. I do know there's a way to the river. And furthermore, I know I'm not the only person who knows this. There has been a picture I found online of another person at the site. Hold on, let me go back to the other marker. This is getting bizarre, frankly. And damn, these mosquitoes ripping me apart. Okay, so there's the marker. Well, there's the other. Is that another marker? Shoot, I don't know. I gotta put more markers in. Okay, I'm lost on a trail that I myself marked. I'm gonna try to get to the river, but I don't really know where the hell I'm going. I was actually here. I don't get this because I was here not that long ago. Here we go. Go wide here. Should lead us down to somewhere. Okay, here we go. Gotcha. Marker. The markers have faded. Marker. We're here. Okay. Marker. Alright. Alright. I gotta remark some of this stuff. Okay, you can kind of see the markers there, very clear, very apparent. This is where I gotta go over some broken ground here. Gotta traverse a lot of trees and stuff like that. Gotta traverse a lot of mosquitoes because, well, frankly, everything I brought with me was useless. Okay, here we are. And we're stepping over a lot of logs now. And at this point, we're just going to try to make our way to the river, which is not very far from here. Sorry about all the shakiness. Like I said, don't have a gimbal or anything like that. I'm just crawling my way over things. Okay, let me reset, go back to my previous marker. Shit. Okay. Should be a marker of some sort here. It's always easier, of course, and faster when you're coming out because you just kind of know where you're going after you've traversed the trail. It's definitely going to take longer than I thought as a video. Oh, there's a marker, so we're on the right path. Oh, there's also a marker, so we're on the right path. Okay, so the main problem here was that I was obsessed with handling the camera. I didn't really know or see any of the markers. Okay, here's the next one. I should have created better and more comprehensive markers. Geez, these mosquitoes are tearing me apart. Okay, let's look for the markers. Okay, so I gotta come back and I gotta remark this trail, basically, is what's gonna happen. Well, not remark it, just add in a few more markers. Because even I today can't find the actual trail of the river. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm sorry. This is frustrating because I know in my heart of hearts I got here earlier. I did a video about it, but I can't get here now. Shoot. This is weird, because like I said, I was here, I did a mark. I know I got here. I was on these banks. I know it for a fact. Okay, so I'm going to try to go back to my previous mark and get there. I'm probably going to run out of minutes before anything else. What? I couldn't find it. I could not find my trail yet. Okay, here's a marker that I placed. Let's try to go back. Okay, this is another marker that I placed. Here's another marker. How am I not getting to the river when I'm reading my own markers? There's another marker. Okay. I mean, what the hell's going on here? Okay, this is a marker I placed. So that marker should lead me back to those markers, but I can't find the river, and I don't get why I could find it one day and I couldn't find it the other. This is ridiculous and weird. I'll go under this branch here. I don't under what happened to me out there. Get anything? I don't get anything. I guess whatever. What happened today? So I marked it under, but yet not yet. There is this path. I don't understand. To me, what's happening to me, Yusuf? Seriously, is it just that it's gotten overgrown with foliage in the past couple of weeks? That can happen here in Michigan. But there's got to be some path to the river. I know there is. God, hope that's not poison ivy. Hope that's not poison. I think I'm on the right path. I have no idea. What the hell's going on here? Okay, I'm gonna try to follow this as long as I can. Okay, this is clearly, come on, there's some path here. Shoot. Some path here. It's a path. Man, I traverse this path. I don't get this. What's going on? I can't find them. If I'm gonna have. I know. Hey folks, how you doing? I'm not sure what's going on here. I have no idea. But the path I took down here this time was very different from the path I took before. I don't know even how to explain what the hell is going on. I'm just going to kind of beat feet out of here. I'm going to download my own video and rewatch it and see what the hell is going on and try to find the path I had originally. But this was not it. Again, I have no idea what the hell is going on. I've just got to rewatch that video and take it step by step.